What do Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, the FBI, and fentanyl smuggling all have in common? Apparently Joe Rogan. On a recent Joe Rogan episode, FBI Director Kash Patel was in the hot seat when Rogan read a tweet from Elon Musk accusing Donald Trump of being in the Epstein files.
This is going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat, Joe. You want to check the tweet that Elon just put out?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation
What
between
is he?
Elon
Have
and
a
Trump.
nice day, DJD. Someone should take his phone away.
They're going back and forth.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump-Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health.
Musk then later deleted the tweet and Trump denied everything, and now the internet's screaming for the Epstein files to be made public. Which, if this is some type of 4D chess move from Elon Musk to force Donald Trump into releasing those files, then bravo. Bravo. Because you know Donald Trump went back to those files that day just to make sure that his name was crossed out. Probably muttered to himself, "I'll show you, Elon, I'll release him right now." Patel didn't say much on Trump, but he did drop this.
I've said it, Dan Bongino said it, we've reviewed all the information, and the American public is going to get as much as we can release. He killed himself. Do you think, let's play out the logical conclusion of this. Do you think that myself, Bongino, and others would participate in hiding information about Epstein's grotesque activities? Or do you think we would also participate in not prosecuting people we had evidence to prosecute people on? But the problem is there's been like 15 years of people coming in and creating fictions about this that doesn't exist. Where's the videotape of an Epstein Island of X, Y, and Z committing these frauds? Why haven't you given it to us? Do you really think I wouldn't give that to you if it existed? I'm working my ass off along with the leadership at the Bureau and DOJ to get you what we're allowed to give you. And you're going to get the video of the cell, and you're going to see for yourself.
So yes, one of the world's most controversial cases might get a new public airing soon, maybe. And judging by the comments on that video, most people are not convinced by Kash Patel. Although I suppose only time will tell. It's just weird living in the modern era where you're watching the head of the FBI on a podcast. Whoever thought that would be a thing? But that wasn't the only revelation. Patel also accused China of manufacturing fentanyl precursors, saying that they're routed through India, then trafficked into North America via Mexican cartels.
So the fentanyl precursors, the stuff you need to make fentanyl, comes from mainland China. That's it. Talk about the devil pulling the wool over the world's eyes. They're like, we don't make fentanyl. They're right, they don't. They just give you all the ingredients for it and ship it to Mexico. The Chinese, in my opinion, the CCP, have used it as a directed approach because we are their adversary and they don't like us and we don't like what they're doing when it comes to fentanyl. And their long-term game is this. How do I, in my opinion, kneecap the United States of America, our largest adversary? Well, why don't we go and take out generations of young men and women who might grow up to serve in the United States military, or become a cop, or become a teacher. And that's what they're doing when you wipe out tens of thousands of Americans a year. It's a long-term plan for them.
He also claims fentanyl is not a problem in countries like India, Australia, or Canada, despite being a top killer in the US, and he believes that that's no coincidence. So to recap, Elon Musk's tweet sparked outrage, Patel ducked it but teased maybe new Epstein footage, then pivoted to global fentanyl networks and casually mentioned that his house was swatted, which is kind of an insane thing for the head of the FBI to just casually admit. He said it like a friend that was trying to be cool. I've totally been to jail. It was the drunk tank after I had too many coolers, but still, technically jail. He was like, yeah, I got swatted the other day. This job is crazy. My ops are constantly pulling up on me.
As director of the FBI, I have a responsibility. I'm not just going to bring a case because somebody hurt me. They did, and they continue to do it. Shit, my house just got swatted yesterday.
What?
Yeah, but...
You got swatted?
Oh, yeah.
The head of the FBI gets swatted?
Yeah. Yeah. These people play, it's the ultimate height of hypocrisy. They have two sets of rules. One against you and one for them.
All on one podcast. This episode was basically an international incident, so go give it a listen for yourself, but that's the long and the short of it. Anyways, stay tuned because if even half of what's discussed drops, we're in for a wild summer.